Jane, you ready this morning?
I'm ready.
I'm only broadcasting this out live to the world right now on Periscope. So Jane's here to talk about ACCES Group, which is a group of healthcare and other professionals in Cleveland County dedicated to serving seniors and providing services to seniors. Here with Milton this morning. Milton, how you feeling this morning?
Great, man.
Good to see you, man. And at the awesome WOHS radio station this morning. I'm gonna put it up in the corner. Yeah, you'll be speaking there. You want to put on those headphones if you can. That way, I want to call Hayden during our broadcast, and she's at the senior health fair this morning. Okay, which is over at the Neal Senior Center this morning, man. So she's over there. She's over there with the Neal Senior Center, and with Kelsey. Working out. That's where I've been this morning.
You just let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Are we going to record this one?
Yeah.
What if I had snakes?
It's snakes.
It's
already.
Is there no way you could cut it off or anything? Okay, I won't.
If you alert me. Yeah. I mean, I would say just go ahead and sneeze. I'll play off of it. You know what I mean? I'll say the Zoom time.
Okay.
And then I'll ask you where that word came from.
Well, you know I don't really know.
Yes, you do. I'm sure you do. Because I'm sure it's German for bless you or something like that.
I can't hear you
I'm
wrong.
sure it's German for bless you or
Oh,
something.
yeah, it is.
Open for breakfast. Oh, you sneezed on the radio.
Oh, you sneezed on the radio. Hey, you
Tell me
feeling
when
okay
we're
tonight?
on.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I might have sneeze. I had a little allergies this morning.
I'll tell you when we're on. Yeah, you'll know.
You too, City.
Calm down. Just need to relax.
It's Lincoln County's biggest night ever, with the most talented singers ever. It's Lincoln Idol, with cash prizes of over $3,200, plus local, regional, and international exposure, judged by entertainment industry experts. Audition starts September 21st. Entry fee is $35. Register now. You could be the next Lincoln Idol. Spots are limited. For more information, call 704-732-9055 or go to artslincolnnc.org. The first ever Lincoln Idol, September 26th at the Cultural Center in Lincoln. Sponsored by Carolina Trust Bank, Big O Country, WLON,
Big O
and the
Country.
What's Up Shopper.
Our beautiful weather continues today and on Saturday. Mostly sunny, partly cloudy at times today with high temperatures in the lower to middle 80s. Tonight we'll have mostly clear skies and it will feel good with low temperatures in the lower to middle 60s. Saturday, a beautiful day on the way. Few clouds around but pleasant temperatures. Good afternoon highs climbing into the middle 80s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wood in the Weather Center.
Currently at the Big O Country Studios, it's 10:08 and the temperature is 73 degrees.
At the Drugstore Health Mart Pharmacy in Lincoln and in Vale, they treat their customers as if they were family. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies with a personal commitment to the communities they serve. The Drugstore Health Mart Pharmacy honors prescription plans including Medicare, and Health Mart pharmacists
Is
are
that too loud? Is that
healthcare
okay?
resources, knowing that nothing is
Is that
more
okay?
important than your
I can turn it
family's
down.
well-being. Visit your nearest drugstore, Health Mart Pharmacy, 626 Center Drive, Town and Country Shopping Center, Lincoln, and at 9576 Highway 10 in Vale.
Cleveland County's largest selection of home medical equipment is at Medical Arts Pharmacy. You'll find jazzy power chairs, motorized scooters, manual wheelchairs, walkers, canes, crutches, hospital beds, ostomy supplies, diabetic shoes and socks, compression hose, as well as other medical equipment and supplies. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, across from the hospital in Chilliwack.
Honda's line of 4-track Rancher all-terrain vehicles are America's favorite ATVs because they're always improving. That's especially true with the all-new 2015 Ranchers, like the new double cradle steel chassis and aggressively styled bodywork that's just as tough as it is good looking. So head on down to Honda of Shelby, Highway 74 bypass east in Shelby. Shelby's own new motorcycle dealer. See the entire line of Honda Rangers today. Honda of Shelby, Highway 74 east in
Shelby.
Good morning. It's time now for the Elder Law Report. Attorney Greg McIntyre from Shelby, North Carolina is here in the studios on this Friday, the 18th of September, 2015. And good morning, Greg, and your guest today. Good morning.
Big O Country.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on, Bill? You doing okay?
Doing just fine.
I don't know what to do this morning. I don't know what to say. Hayden's not here holding my hand this morning.
That's right.
Tell me what to do. I don't know what to do.
We may talk to her in just a little bit.
All right, but I'll try to recover. That's right. We're going to give Hayden a call today. Hayden is our crack reporter in the field today. She is out at the Senior Center, the Neal Senior Center in Shelby, North Carolina. She's there for a health fair this morning. If you're listening and you're in the car, head on over to Neal Senior Center. They're having a health fair this morning from 8 to 11. So you still have a good, little less than an hour to get over there. I've been over there since about around 8 this morning. We got Hayden Soloway over there working a booth for us, as well as Kelsey Taylor from our office over there helping work a booth for us. And they did just a great job setting up a booth over there. This is the second year in a row we've been over there as a vendor. And you really get to associate with a lot of other providers of services to seniors, which is one of the aspects of going to a health fair like that. And the seniors get to connect with other professional service providers right there. We got to meet a lot of seniors this morning and just have a chat. And, they have, I think, some light snacks and breakfast and drinks over there. Got to see Beth Thomas from Gentiva. Got to see some people from Healthy at Home over there. I saw Cornerstone, Kendall and Lutz Craver and her partner from Cornerstone Dental Associates was over there. And she and I were talking about something that's a problem right now that we're going to do a focus of a show on that in the future, which is providing dental care to seniors. There's kind of a gap in pay and coverage there for seniors, and how we can fix that, how we can work with that. Kinlan said at Cornerstone that they already are working on that problem, and that they set up affordable fees and payment plans for seniors to go over at Cornerstone. You can reach Cornerstone Dental Associates by calling 704-482-5719. That's 704-482-5719. Tell them that you heard about it on the Elder Law Report, Greg McIntyre, the Elder Law Guys radio show, and they'll set you up with an appointment. They'll go over the fees for seniors and how you might be able to afford to get your dental care taken care of. Certainly, that's something that we, as a county, as a region, as a state, and as a nation, are going to have to tackle in the future. And I spoke to her this morning, and I don't think she'd mind me telling you that she recognizes that's a problem, and I'd like to get with her more on solving that problem in the future and bring that to the audience here. Okay? And in some other groups, implement that, some other groups that I'm involved in around the county. So get on over to the health fair, or go by the Neal Senior Center. Such a great organization over there. I'm here with Jane Wright this morning. Jane's my guest.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm sure everybody knows. It needs no introduction, Jane. I can just say I'm here with Jane. Jane's with Care Solutions in Shelby, located right across from Cleveland Regional Medical Center in Shelby. Is that what it's still called?
No, it's changed.
I call it the hospital.
It is our hospital in Cleveland County. It's Carolina's Healthcare Cleveland, and that's what you'll be seeing in the paper or hearing on the radio. It does have a new name, but we are about fully integrated now, and we are one. So we have always been a department of the hospital, and
right.
So we appreciate all they do for us.
That's phenomenal. We're here talking about a little bit about access healthcare. You know, we were talking about the senior center and the health fair they're having and how it's connecting seniors with professionals. But we have an actual group that you're a part of, Jane, that Care Solutions is a part of, that the McIntyre Elder Law and I am a part of. You're the president of that group of ACCES. That's an actual group that meets, and there are affiliates that come in to make up that group. And Jane, tell me a little bit about ACCES, what it's about, and how it matters to seniors.
Okay. ACCES, and I am president this year and last year, and we look forward to Greg being our president next year as he is vice president. ACCES is one of the older groups in Cleveland County that has actually been meeting 26 years. And they first started off with some of the best people in Cleveland County, like Libby Shipley.
And now you're stuck with people like me.
No.
I didn't know it was
have
26 years.
So many good people. And we, it really started around a cup of coffee.
I didn't know it was 26
Susie
years. That's a
Kennedy,
long time.
Susie Kennedy was one of the instrumental representatives that really got it going. And ACCES is just a group of agencies that come together once a month at a different hosting meeting, and they have a program, and then we go around the table and share how our agency serves the older population, and we discuss things in the community that actually need to be addressed, just like the dental care. But we also have done so many different projects in the last 26 years, Greg, and it's basically a networking group, and we all share what we are doing, and we're learning every month. We have a good time. Of course, we eat and have coffee, and we get to tour the place that we go to. So it's just very rich, and we invite all the executive directors or their appointed person to come and meet with us and let us get to know them. So they may have some ideas, and we invite the consumers, is what we call them, those people out there that just have a love for seniors and want to help us know the direction we need to be going.
If seniors out there want to talk to and plug into just really most of the healthcare and other professionals and providers out there that are providing services to seniors in Cleveland County, if they want to give their 2 cents, see how they can help, or call in and find more about it, where should they call?
They can certainly call the one place in Cleveland County that is the portal of entry for caregiving and elderly aging, and that is Care Solutions. And Care Solutions actually was formed by ACCES, and the project took 10 years. But they can call 980-487-4777. You will not get a answering machine. We try to have a live person because so many people don't, older people especially, just really get frustrated with answering machines. So we make it easy, and then I can tell you where we're going to be meeting the next month, and we welcome you. It's only $10 a year, and that was what the group started off with, charging per year, very low fee, so we would just welcome a consumer that has a heart for aging individuals.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if anybody wants to call in the radio station and has a question for me this morning about a legal issue, about Care Solutions, or about ACCES Healthcare, and making sure you're plugged in with the right professionals in the community, or how you can help, give us a call at the radio station. Milton, could you give out the number what's the number for Shelby, for Cleveland County?
Cleveland County number is
$13.90, just like $13.90 a.m.
1390. Big
That's
old
what
country.
it is. Yeah,
What about Lincoln County?
All right, Lincoln County 704-735-8071.
Well, and then there's another county or area out there.
Cherryville.
Cherryville.
Gaston County area 435-2844.
Thank you very much. We'd be glad to entertain calls this morning. So, I think I'm learning about as much as the listeners this morning, and I'm going to be the incoming president next year. There's no way that I can fill your shoes, okay? But I had no idea that it had been around for 26 years.
Yes, that is just amazing. And it continues. And we're really a group that doesn't get very much promotion in the community because we're meeting and addressing those needs. We look at the long range scope of planning for Cleveland County and things that seniors are going to face several years from now. And then we also address the pertinent things that they find that's difficult. And back in 1992, there was a survey taken, and the survey, I think it was actually taken by the United Way of Cleveland County, and it was called a needs assessment. And that assessment revealed 3 particular areas that needed to be addressed in Cleveland County. One was aging well, senior housing, and caregiving. And we know that aging well and prevention has been addressed and is still being addressed by many different agencies. But the Senior Center is a wellness place that people can go to exercise, to meet other individuals, and to have a good hot lunch. They do line dancing, they have exercise machines and senior games, and it is just a very organized place that really needs to be utilized in Cleveland County. We know the YMCA has all about prevention, and diabetes prevention is a big issue right now. And so there's just a lot of things available. And our county is so blessed, it's so rich, because people before us cared. And they cared enough to lay down their time and devote to building, to creating a one central location that caregivers could come to, and that is Care Solutions, along with all the other things that they have done, all the seminars they have done, the med drop boxes that are all over Cleveland County now, and I actually have a list of those, and I was so surprised that they were so many. There must be actually about 10, and the narcotics officer, Mr. Owens, is just absolutely wonderful. He even gave me the phone number. If you need to talk with him, he's readily available, and they pick up from those sites, and then they disintegrate it in Charlotte. But Shelby will soon be having their own disintegrating.
That's pretty amazing. So, I mean, you don't want those old pills going into the water supply or groundwater or anything else. So you want to dispose of those in the proper way. Those are located all around the county. I know there's one at the Senior Center.
There is. There's one in the police department that's 24 hours a day.
So they give you an excuse to go by and dump any, clean out your house, dump all your old pills over there, and hang out and have fun at the Senior Center.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And the police department, too.
Or the police department. and Joel Shores was actually over at the Senior Center this morning with a booth. Mm-hmm. He and one of his deputies was over there working a booth just for that specific purpose, talking to seniors about the importance of using those boxes.
Absolutely. The health department in Shelby has one, professional pharmacy in Bowling Springs, medical arts pharmacy in Shelby, Kings Mountain Pharmacy in Kings Mountain, Prescription Plus in Kings Mountain, Community Pharmacy on White Road. They're just so available, and it's just so important that we don't duck the into our bathrooms, because we don't want our children and our elderly people being exposed to some of that. I know it's cleaned,
Yeah.
but
We just don't want there to be a chance of that stuff affecting the general public.
right.
So, okay, you know what? If that's okay with you, Jane, I'd like to call Hayden on site. Maybe we can talk to Joel, and just talk to Hayden a little bit. We'll call them and chat for a few minutes, okay? And then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about access and care solutions.
Okay.
And by the way, Susie Kennedy over there at Life in Richmond, I'm one of her biggest fans.
Awesome.
Can't believe she helped start Access as well. But I do believe it,
Yes.
because she can pretty much do anything, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
We had her on the show a couple weeks ago.
Beautiful
It's pretty
lady.
big. Yep.
We'll see if we can get Hayden here.
Okay.
We've got the number right here.
If you can read my writing, it's
Oh,
just task. Hard to do. Could I speak to Hayden Soloway, please? Hayden, this is the bank calling. You owe us some money. Yes. Hello?
You owe 18 cents to the bank.
You owe 18 cents, and you need to write a check for that today. Is she there?
Are you there, Hayden?
I think we lost her. She either got scared or her phone went out. I know the service there at the senior center.
Does she not have caller ID?
She does. She knows we're calling. She knows we're calling.
Hayden?
Maybe she'll go outside and call us back. Yeah. All right.
We'll try it again. We'll
All
try
right.
it this
Or
time.
she might be scared. She might really owe the bank some money. I don't know.
Maybe tricking you.
Yeah. Yes, she might be. All right.
Let's try it.
All right. Let's try her again.
That may be her calling it right now.
Swap and Shop. How can I help you?
Is this Hayden? We got a lot confused now, Greg. Hello there, Hayden. No,
All right. She's gonna have to go outside and call us back. Hopefully she'll do that. Okay.
All right. Well,
All right.
we don't
So.
hear from her. We'll try her again.
All right, Susie Kennedy, I'm one of her biggest fans. Love her. And also wanted to say, okay, so Access, at its core, is a group of a large group of healthcare professionals that work together to help seniors.
Absolutely.
What's the advantage of having all these healthcare professionals and other professionals that help seniors all getting together?
Because we are learning from each other.
Right.
And we all sometimes have the same clients. And we know who to refer to for a certain thing. And everybody is so different. Each individual's story is different. So when they call us, I'm listening, and I am thinking like a database, thinking,
Right.
What do we need to tell this individual? But does that answer?
So in my mind, instead of, yes, it does, thank you. And in my mind, instead of everybody out there doing their own thing, marching to the beat of a different drum, which can produce good results sometimes, but we can do that during the month and then all meet back and see what worked.
Right.
Okay, so we can all try to achieve common goals to help seniors. Another thing that I think it does is it gives accountability. I think it gives accountability to everybody in the group.
It
If
does.
I'm not doing a good job, I fully expect you to come say, hey, you need to tighten it up over here, or step it up, or do something different.
Yes.
Because you're not going to want to deal with me if I don't do a good job for your patients and your clients.
And I think what it helps for me, at least, at Care Solutions, see, we are central. We are going to be referring to maybe Bayada,
Right.
or Home Instead,
Right.
or Rest Care, or Interim, or any of the in-home aid providers. And so we want to know them. We want to know what quality of work they do, and we will hear. And so that's the beauty of it. And if we have a problem, we know to go to Gabrielle at
Right.
Bayada.
You know
or
who
we
to go
know
to
who
take care of that problem.
And so I think it's just invaluable that we meet and really have our seniors back. That's what we're trying to do.
Agreed. And through that, we can also work on different projects and help bring those into the community, right?
Right.
Like we were talking about dental, we were talking about the PO boxes that are around, other things.
Yes, and if anybody has a concern, seminars are going on all around our county now. The little LeGrand Center is a wonderful way of a place to meet. The Senior Center is, and there are many others. But we really want to know what's seniors are struggling with.
Sure.
We sure do.
I'd like to think that hopefully I've helped spur the seminar thing a little bit, education seminars. I've only given probably a couple hundred of those in the last 2 years or so. So, is that Hayden's attorney on the line?
I think we've got the real Hayden.
Hayden, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. I'm here at the Senior Center, managing to do reading friends.
This is not the banks, Hayden. I'm sorry. I feel bad about doing that. I know, I did. And then we thought you hung up on us. I don't know. Oh, I got you. Yeah. I got you. I saw some healthcare providers over there giving screenings. I saw Cornerstone Dental Associates and Kendall and Luke Craver over there giving some screenings. Having seniors sitting down, giving some dental screenings, and I saw you and Kelsey from our office. I mean, you made a great table and booth set up over there. That was pretty amazing. And you were really talking to a lot of people about what we do and helping seniors protect their assets and legacies.
That's right. Well, it's the same thing. It's just educating people. A lot of people don't know what they don't know.
They don't know what they don't know. That's right.
I enjoy marketing the seminars and trying to get people to come and just listen. It's just an opportunity to have to make decisions without making educated decisions.
Well, you can make decisions without making educated decisions, but most of the time, those aren't the best decisions, right? I appreciate, and I do, appreciate you and Kelsey being out there this morning and helping me be two places at one time, essentially.
Well, you are always very appreciative, and we appreciate you too.
And tell Joel Shores if is it your ears are itching or your nose is itching, something like that. That we were talking about him this morning about the pill drop-offs. Okay, that he's there talking about at the health fair this morning. Okay.
Yeah.
And go talk to Kendall and Craig. I'd like to continue our conversation from Cornerstone Dental Associates about how we can maybe get her on the radio show and talk about how to better provide dental services to seniors in the community. Thank you, sir. Yes. Okay, you can just write that 18-cent check to my office, okay? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Put it penny cash. All right. Okay. I'm sure I owe you a lot more than that. So listen, hey, you have a great day out there. Tell everybody I said hey, and we're thinking about them. And Jane Wright with Care Solutions is here in the ACCES group. We're going to continue our conversation and wrap it up here in just a second, okay?
I'm sorry I didn't hear that. I'm at the One ACCES meeting, and I know enough about it to know that it's a great organization, and I wish I had the time to volunteer and serve on that board. And maybe I will make it next spring. Maybe be able to attend some of the meetings. I'm very impressed with what they're doing and attempting to do for seniors. So, thanks, Jane.
Thank you. Good to hear from you.
Thanks, Hayden. Have a good day over there. We'll see you in a little bit.
I'll see you later.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Yeah, we got her on there.
We got her in. So
Okay, you've got 5 minutes.
Well, about 5 minutes to wrap it up. Okay, we'll take about 5 minutes to finish up on ACCES and Care Solutions. So just to clarify, how is Care Solutions funded?
Okay, we are funded mainly by the hospital.
Okay.
They are our lifeline. They give us all our building, our space, our training, all our all our computers and all the knowledge there. Also, they pay our employees and give us wonderful benefits, and they're just there for us. Anzie, our manager, is Anzie Horn, and
She's going to be here next week talking about
Journey. And so we were very involved in the whole community. But we're funded by isothermal planning and development, which just means it's state dollars that come down from isothermal to us. So we get that. And then revenues that we take in from private care management, which is very little. We are still working on our private market, but we are available to come out to those people that can afford to pay. So we can meet people at any point. We provide care management to the general population, and we have about 5 different programs that we manage. But I won't name all of them or talk about all of them. But the main one that brings in revenue is CAPDA, and that's the Community Alternative Program for Disabled Adults. That is a Medicaid program, and and if there's 2 in the home, the beauty of it is it just looks at one person's income. They do have to be nursing home level and do have to have family support. And so they can get some hours to help, and we call that in-home aid hours. And also they get supplies, and the person that comes from the agency of their choice can help them do the things that they need to have done to be able to live in the home. So that's one important program. It's a Medicaid state program that we manage. We manage a respite program, and that program is very close to my heart because I get to manage that one. And we served about 40 families last year.
What does that mean?
That just means
People
respite
who don't know
means a
what respite
break.
care is. Okay.
Caregivers that are caring 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, need a break or they will burn out.
Family caregivers.
Yes, family caregivers. And this is people, there's a statistic floating out there that about 40% of caregivers actually pass away.
Predecease the person they're caring for.
Before their loved one. So it's important. It's very easy. Call me. I take it what's called a intake. We do it with a screening tool.
So you're saying you can give them a break.
We can give them a break.
You can talk about how they can fund that. You can talk.
Yes, by the North Carolina Family Caregiver Support Program.
Right.
And we allocate it out, or we give a voucher. They can choose in-home aid from one of the 50 providers that we have in our ACCES to Adult Day Health out at Life Enrichment. They can choose either or. Okay? The other program, we can serve those people that fall through the cracks. There are many people that don't make Medicaid. They can't get Medicaid, but yet they may make $1 or $50 to $100 over the Medicaid guideline. So they can also have care management, and it's called community care management, where if they're 60 and above, a nurse can come out and a social worker can come out, evaluate their situations, and then just see what they need, and then link and coordinate with the services that they need, and either what they can pay for or what they qualify for.
So it sounds like ACCES and people working together, professionals working together, create beautiful things like Care Solutions, right? Which was created by ACCES.
And I will humbly have to say yes.
Yes, and people don't know about these programs. People are overwhelmed by how to care for loved ones and seniors. They're overworked, overwhelmed, stressed, and sometimes the benefits can be a complicated system to navigate. You might need one of those old attorneys or something like that to help you do that.
And we do refer to attorneys.
Sure.
Many times, because there's many things that can be done.
But I guess what I was getting at is you're just such an expert on all these programs that people don't know that they have access to, and that that can help them provide care for themselves or their loved ones.
Absolutely.
For the children and husbands and wives that need help, they should call you.
Right. And Greg, I'll just tell you this from a personal note, is that I have been with Care Solutions 16 years from the conception. We were given from ACCES a key to an empty building and a vision. And so we have grown that vision with the most wonderful staff. We handpick them, and we have a staff of 10 people. And we serve about 200 people a day. But the thing that I love most about my job is that when I am talking with these people, I hear and I feel the love that they have for their family. And that is a beautiful thing. And that's something that everybody doesn't get to hear about every day. But the loyalty of family. And I hope that, that I'll get to hear that many more times. But it's a wonderful organization.
Well, I appreciate. I'm honored to have you on the show today. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you. I've enjoyed it.
And thank you for all your service with ACCES, that group, and being the president. And help me, please, rolling into next year, okay, with ACCES. And thank you for all you do with Care Solutions in the community. Okay, thank you for being on today. And this is Greg McIntyre, Elder Law Report. If you need to call my office, it's 704-259-7040. If you listen to the show today and you have any questions, or you want to sit down and talk about how to protect you or your loved ones' hard-earned money and property, give us a call, 704-259-7040. Use the code word radio, and I'd be glad to sit down with you and your family and talk about it free of charge if you'll use that code word radio. Thank you very much, Bill.
All right. Thank you very much, Greg, and Jane as well. Appreciate you guys very much. All the great information. I'm sure our studio audience, or listening audience, rather, got the information they can use. If you have, like I say, any questions, just call 704-259-7040. See you next week for the Elder Law Report.